Well, good morning, everyone. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning here in New Zealand on the 7th, and we're just following a system that is going to impact on Sterna and Explorer back here. So this current position here you're seeing on the icon here, right here, is the position of Sterna at or a couple of hours ago. So near enough to it, and Explorer is down around where the icon is, about 90 miles, a little bit 90 miles south of them. And this weather forecast you're seeing here is from Windy, and it's showing forecast wind strength. Okay, I'll leave the icon there about where Explorer is. And this was at about 2 o'clock in the morning this morning. We've been following it, and every time it was updated, it's coming further and further south. Now you can see here, this is coming up to real time now. Okay, so that's real time now, and Sterna is getting 23 knots of northwest wind, and Explorer is getting a little bit heavier, just being a little bit further south. Okay, and then the system itself continues to come down, and the centre's moving southeast, pretty much right over the top of Sterna. Sterna's just at the bottom tip there. You can see the wind is not extreme in strength there yet, but it's gone from northwest and it's coming around to the south, and she's right on the southern tip of the most extreme weather there. It's showing 37 knots, 35 knots. This is forecast wind. I'll show you the gusts in a minute. But the key element to this is what is the real position of the centre of this low that's formed pretty much right over the top of them now. This computer model is based on very random data points around the ocean, and it could be anywhere from 100 to 200 miles out of position. So we don't really know. Sterna could be in the worst of it, or it could be relative to the weather track here, down here somewhere. But as it stands, this forecast is showing she's right on the edge of the most extreme, and it's moving pretty quick. This is now 1000 Zulu on the 1000 Zulu on the 7th. Sorry, that's rolled over to the 8th now, and it's slowly moving away into a southwesterly flow. Now I'm just going to bring it back to real-time weather now and show you the gusts, the gust forecast, which are always 30% higher, but it can be quite extreme. And remembering Explorer is a little bit further to the south, 80 miles to the south, which is going to be down around here somewhere, and they're going to be getting extreme stuff as well, but it's coming in northwest and then going straight to the south. So the sea will become pretty confused. Not huge seas necessarily, but very confused seas. So pushing this on now, this is 2200 Zulu. This is 2300 Zulu, and that position again showing you the gust strength is Sterna, and again Gus all of a sudden bang, she's right on the end of the extreme stuff, and I'll show you the extreme in a minute, but that's 45 knots, 52 knots, and just misses the centre. Those whites are going to be very extreme, but it's moving very fast. This is now 1600 Zulu on 1600 Zulu on the 8th. So it came out of, I wouldn't say it came out of nowhere. We saw it coming, but it was nowhere near as intense as this yesterday. 36 hours ago, it was going to miss them, and it was nowhere near as intense. And now, just to show you the peak gusts here, if I move, I'm holding the camera. Hang on a sec, I've got to go here. Just bring this up. There's 65s, there's 70s in there. We'll push this across. When it goes white here, there's potentially quite serious gusts here. I just got to drag. I'm doing this one-handed. What do we got there? 75 knots. Yeah, so quite extreme, quite nasty. The sea state, as I say, won't get huge, but it'll get really confused, which is never a good thing. So you can see their forecast sea states sort of 5 to 6 knots, 5 to 6 meters, and so on. Secondary swells. So it's something to watch, and we've given them a weather alert. Sterna have been getting weather forecasting. They have their own weather information coming every day from South Africa. They're not racing, so they can take any weather they want, and they're getting good updates. And Explorer, being a little bit further south, is a little bit better off maybe. They're following their barometer. We've sent them a weather update, and they should be through this within 24 hours. So all kind of interesting. Thanks very much.